Hello everyone, today we are going to visit a beautiful place. Imagine a big green forest. The sun is shining brightly. The birds are singing sweet songs. Flowers of many colors bloom everywhere. Little butterflies flutter from flower to flower. It is a very peaceful and happy place.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Many small creatures live in this wonderful forest. They all have their own things to do. Some play, some rest, and some work. This forest is full of life and busy sounds.
Good morning, world. Time to get to work.
Andy the ant wakes up very early each morning. The sun is just starting to peek over the hills. The dew is still fresh on the grass. Most creatures in the forest are still asleep, but Andy is already up and ready to start his day. He does not like to waste any precious daylight.
Let's get those legs moving.
He stretches his little legs and gets right to work. He scurries through the tall grass looking for food. He finds tiny seeds, small grains, and sweet berries. Each piece of food is a treasure to Andy. He carefully picks them up and carries them back to his anthill. His journey is long, but he does not give up. His home is slowly getting full of tasty food.
This will be perfect for winter.
Andy works very hard to make sure his winter storage is perfect. Now let's meet another creature in the forest. His name is Greg. Greg is a grasshopper. He is very different from Andy the ant. Greg loves to play all day long. He loves to sing happy songs with his chirpy voice. He loves to dance and hop among the flowers. Greg thinks that summer days are only for fun. He does not like to work at all.
La la la, what a beautiful day.
One sunny afternoon, Greg sees Andy working very hard. Andy is carrying a large sunflower seed. The warm, sunny days of summer continued for many weeks. Andy the ant did not stop his work. He kept on gathering food every single day. His storage rooms underground were almost completely full now. Andy felt a sense of pride and relief. Meanwhile, Greg the grasshopper spent all his summer days playing. He sang his joyful songs from sunrise to sunset. He napped in the shade of big leaves when he felt tired. He did not gather any food for the winter, but summer days do not last forever, do they? Slowly, the days started to get a little shorter. The bright green leaves on the trees began to change. Autumn had arrived. Then one morning, everything changed. Greg the grasshopper woke up feeling very cold. He looked outside his leafy shelter. The world was covered in a thick white blanket. Snow had fallen silently during the night.
The wind howled through the branches, making a lonely sound.
Andy the ant was safe and sound in his cozy anthill. His home was deep underground, away from the cold wind. He had plenty of food stored neatly in his pantries. He was warm, comfortable, and happy. But Greg the grasshopper was not happy at all. He was very, very cold. He had no food stored away. Greg the grasshopper felt so terribly cold and hungry. He did not know what to do. His legs were stiff from the biting cold. He could barely move. He thought about all the sunny days he had wasted. Then he thought of Andy the ant. Andy had a warm home. Andy had lots of food. Maybe, just maybe, Andy would be kind enough to help him. It was his only hope now.
With great effort, Greg started to hop slowly through the deep snow. Each hop was a struggle. The wind pushed against him, making it even harder.
Andy the ant was a very kind and compassionate creature. Even though Greg had laughed at him for working, Andy did not hold a grudge.
Oh, Greg, you look absolutely frozen and so hungry. Please come inside quickly.
Andy gently helped Greg into his warm and cozy home. The warmth felt amazing to Greg. Andy led Greg to a comfortable spot near his stored food. He gave Greg some of his precious seeds and grains.
Here, eat this. You must be starving.
Greg ate the food, hungrily. Slowly, he started to feel a little bit better.
Thank you, Andy. You are a true friend. I was so foolish all summer. I have learned my lesson now.
Andy smiled a warm, friendly smile.
Next year, we can work together to gather food. It will be much more fun with a friend.
Greg the grasshopper stayed with Andy the ant for the rest of the long winter. He saw firsthand how comfortable and secure Andy was. Andy never had to worry about being cold. Andy never had to worry about being hungry. And all of this comfort was because Andy had worked so hard during the sunny days. He had planned ahead. Greg saw the wisdom in Andy's actions. Greg thought a lot during those winter months. He finally understood the true meaning of an old saying, work hard today and you'll rest easy tomorrow. This lesson is not just for ants and grasshoppers, it is for everyone. Hard work and planning bring good things. They bring peace of mind. Andy was happy to help Greg understand this. Finally, the long, cold winter came to an end. The thick blanket of snow slowly melted away. The sun began to shine warmly upon the forest again. Tiny green shoots poked up from the earth. Birds returned, singing their cheerful songs. Spring had arrived. The forest was waking up, full of new life and new hope. Greg the grasshopper felt like a completely new grasshopper. He remembered the terrible cold of winter. He remembered the awful feeling of being hungry and alone. He had learned a very valuable lesson the hard way.
Good morning, Andy. I'm ready to work today. What shall we gather first?
Andy smiled. He was very happy to see this change in his friend. They were prepared and they were happy.